Yeah, I've seen those guys just being really good players, taking advantage of their situations, getting good pressure on the quarterback, even in four-man rushes, regular down and distances. Big emphasis for us was just improving the pass rush overall, trying to be more disruptive on normal downs. So we've had a few of our sacks on first and second down, which is a big improvement from last season. So just happy with where they're at. Certainly still steps to build on and steps to take, but pleased with that group in that regard right now. I think we're really, really close to having a full tilt back there. So we'll leave it at that. It'll be hopefully fun to see those guys back out there. I really just think all those guys that haven't played for us before, when you look at Josh Wallace, Keyshawn Harris, Jair Hill, DJ Waller, Keon Sav at safety, Quentin Johnson could probably even get more run than he's had in the past. When you think about over the course of the year, over a hopefully 12, 13, 14, 15 game season, you're going to need depth. Things come up. And so it's been really, just really pleased with how those guys have played, how they've learned to prepare, which I think is just as big of a piece as they've learned our process and game planning our process and studying opponents. And so now they have some more confidence because they've played in games. And, I expect all those guys to still have roles for us even when we get healthy. Yeah, it's a continued work in progress, but certainly, I think when guys do things so much in practice and you drill things and you try to emphasize things so much, you certainly want to see the results. And so it's still a process to keep working at it, but great to see the guys going up and attacking the ball. Great to see us attack the ball when the quarterback's in his throwing motion. That's something we felt like we really missed a lot of opportunities last year. So, just continuing to do that. I'd love to see some forced fumbles on the running back, things like that, things in the open field. They'll still think there's some opportunities there. But just the coaching staff overall in that particular department led by Jay Harbaugh, it's just the clips that he's able to show the guys, the techniques that we've tried to teach the guys, to see it paying off is certainly what you hope for. Yeah, he really is. He's to the point in his career now where he's really confident. He's really, really detailed. He's really disciplined in his approach. He attacks every week, every day. We talk a lot of hey, what if today was Wednesday of Ohio State week? That's the mentality. And he really approaches every day that's the most important thing. And when you do that, then you're able to, perform at a really, really consistent level, which I think is what sets him apart. And then he has this, just the ability, like Coach says, it's who's the guy that can make the magic happen when you need it, and when you need a play, when you need a guy to cover the guy on fourth down and bat the ball down, it's him. When you need a guy to make a play, when you need, he ignited us in the Big Ten championship game last year. And then coming out in that second half, it was really not back-to-back plays, but 2 out of 3 plays that he rushed the quarterback, even on the screen play. So really happy with him, and it's a product of how you work, how you prepare, eventually will translate to the field, and it's great to see the fruits of his work and labor pay off. Yeah, I think, I like to look at just pressures. I feel like our interior guys have, just rushed way at a higher level than we have in the past. And then it's also, I think the edge guys are also doing really well there. So when guys get a one-on-one, it's, okay, 1, can I get the sack? That's goal 1. Number 2, maybe I get the quarterback to throw it quicker than he wants to, or to move to where he's not able to set his feet. And then that's where the rush and the coverage really work well together. So that's kind of what I've seen up to this point is even in that first game, where we didn't have any sacks, the first interception was all KG getting great pressure, forcing the guy to throw off his back foot. The route was probably, if the quarterback looked at that on tape, was probably open. He would have made a really nice throw. But that's why you play, that's why you do it. And so those things work well together.